and welcome to Microsoft Crash Simulator and to my new series. And ignore this, that's not my Steam name, it's just my stupid Xbox thing that I used a long time ago. But anyway, new series, what we're going to be doing, if you can't read the title or the thumbnail, is we're going to be touring around European capitals. And we're going to skip the Iberian Peninsula because that's a really long flight and I want to make the video somewhat short. So we're going to be starting up here in Dublin. And we'll do a few cities that aren't capitals. Like today, actually. We're going to be going to Manchester. And then from there, we're going to go to London. And then to Brussels, Paris, and yada yada yada. I have a whole list. But anyway, I suppose we should probably get going. I want to do this with the United States as well, go around the state capitals. I think that'd be fun. But anyway, the main aircraft they'll be using is the Airbus A320. That's what we're going to be using today. We'll occasionally go in here. And we'll use this Beechcraft thing. And we'll use a couple other planes. Maybe we'll use this business jet. Or 747 on longer flights. But mostly the A320. Because I feel like that is something that you would be using in these sort of flights. But what do I know, I guess. So I suppose we probably should get into it here. We got our A320. I'm going to change the flight conditions because I really don't want to be flying at night, especially considering I'm a really incompetent pilot as is. So I think I mentioned this, but it's mostly going to be a time lapse. There'll be a few times when I stop to ramble about stuff that really doesn't matter. But anyway, 142 nautical miles. It's a really short flight, but I feel like this is something that people would do so they didn't have to take a ferry across. So that's one of the reasons I'm picking it. I'm going to make the flight conditions just a little bit more light out because, well, I don't really want to fly at night by any means. So anyway, I'm really bad at this game, I'll admit that. I don't really know what any of the controls do apart from the basic ones, and I'm really bad at landing and flying in a straight line and going the right way and keeping a good altitude. Basically, everything that I could possibly be bad at in this game, I'm bad at in this game. So, I don't really know how long the time lapse is going to take, because I don't know how long the flight's going to take. I'm going to guess it'll be about 45 minutes for me to do anything here. So, probably about 10, 12 minutes time lapse. Some of them will be a little bit longer, because there'll be longer flights. But I can also speed up the time lapses. And there'll probably be a cut in there somewhere towards the beginning or towards the end when I try to make a thumbnail, which is going to be entertaining for me. So, yeah, I'm just gonna not record that because I feel like that'd be boring. So, welcome to Dublin International. So, let's turn on air traffic control. And we're pointing in completely the wrong direction, so that's nice. I have to do a turn. Come on, why don't I have air traffic control? I want air traffic control. There we go. Okay. Release parking brake. I guess I'll show you guys this takeoff. I don't have a joystick or anything. I'm just using a controller I got when the first one came on Steam. I'm not using Steam right now. I'm using it off Microsoft's store, but anyway. Parking brake should be off. I love the sound of a jet engine firing up. I've been on flights in my life. That's my favorite part by far. Okay. 100 knots. 120. 140. We should be good for takeoff. This controller is really sensitive too, as you can see there. Which doesn't help my already bad piloting skills. Just doing the tutorial with the Cessna was a real pain. Yeah, we probably should get up to a decent altitude here. Okay. I probably should acknowledge the indication here. Come on, give me the option. Now, I'm not in the best graphics for this game either. But I'm not in low, it's like the high, but not ultra. My PC isn't that good. It's good, but not that good. And the graphics in this game are already kind of insane. I feel like every one of my planes freaking out right now because I'm not piloting this in any professional way at all. And another reason I'm going to be doing time lapses because that overspeed noise is really annoying and I don't know how to shut it off. So please let me know in the comments if you know how to shut that overspeed noise off, because I always fly about 100 knots faster than I should be. So yeah. And you don't realize how long it takes a plane to turn around until you actually have to turn a plane around. But anyway, you can see the Irish coast there. And I think we're up. I probably should mess with my flaps here. Or do I need to add more flaps? I don't know. Yeah, that's a little bit too much of a tilt there, but now we are actually getting closer to our destination rather than further away. So, I think I'm going to let the time lapse begin. You guys will no longer have to listen to overspeed, overspeed, overspeed. Well, once we start to get going here, I will do my thumbnail. I don't think I'm going to use music that I need to write stuff down in the description or get a copyright claim for. I'm just going to use it off YouTube's stupid library. So, sorry for the crappy music, because I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. So, anyway. See you in about 40 minutes for me. Alright, so we are about 20-ish nautical miles out. There's Liverpool. Very cool. The thumbnail that I made was kind of crappy, as you probably saw, if you're even watching up this far in the video. But anyway, we're coming in here. I thought I was having a really bad approach at the beginning, then I was having a really bad approach, then I got a little bit better, then I got even worse. We got about 20 miles to go. We're going way too fast, 150 knots faster than we should. I've put the flaps up, down I should say, and that's helping. But yeah. It's our first flight on the tour of Europe. Next time we'll be going from Manchester to Heathrow in London. I have landed at Heathrow in this game before. It's actually a really easy airport to land at, compared to the other ones which I've taken off and landed at before. Hamburg was not so fun, so I don't think we'll be going there in this trip. Probably should go down a little bit more with this. After London, we're going to go to Brussels. And I think we're going to end our trip. Look, our final destination is going to be Amsterdam. Now, I don't know that for sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to have us end up. And starting to see the airport down there. Is this all Manchester? Wow. Manchester's bigger than I thought it was. I probably should tune to Manchester approach. You're probably going to be wondering why I'm driving my plane so stupidly. I'm going to put the throttle back a little bit more here. Yeah, that's not us. That's only 5 out. But if something goes wrong, they have to make an emergency landing. That airport looks like a pretty good spot to land. 11 miles to go. And I think I can sort of see a runway. I'm gonna turn to what I think is a runway. I don't really know. Is it gonna be nice and show me? Oh, okay. It is going to be nice. Majority of the time, it's not. So I need to go out and round and be looking at it like this to get onto that runway good. So I better start doing that. It's a motorway down there. Yeah, we need to go around here and come in like that and enter the runway over there. Landings are always the hardest part for me. Because half the time I don't even know where the runway is because it doesn't tell me. This one does. Or if I'm just not looking at it quick. I probably shouldn't be going this low right now. Put the landing gear out. while we're still going 250 knots, because I'm sure that's proper safety procedure. I'm going down towards the ground. You see, I think I wasn't supposed to put the landing gear down right there. So, I guess you won't get to see a landing on this episode. I didn't actually crash. I'm pretty sure it was the landing gear that I put down at 3,500 feet while still going 250 knots. Yeah. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely going to keep going with the series. I really enjoying it. It's really relaxing. That's the main thing I like about this series. I'll try to do a better thumbnail next time because this one was kind of garbage. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.